Billed as a summit with substance, as countries on the front line of climate change scramble for a lifeline. The new global financing pact in Paris, hosted by President Emmanuel Macron, brings together heads of state and government from over 80 countries. The aim, to financially back climate action.
C'est-à-dire celui de toutes celles et tous ceux qui sont en
It is a summit of all of those who are on the front lines in the face of population and planet degradation. And what we would like to build here, where the risks of divisions are great, is in effect a new consensus, not dictated from one place, but rather carried by those who are living through the consequences of climate change and deregulation. And we are fighting for a first plan to tackle poverty and its consequences.
Every day, the cost of climate change and inaction becomes dearer, mostly for developing countries facing the brunt of it. But now a new international monetary system is in the making, restructuring debt, reducing poverty and, crucially, offering support. Playing a major role, the Barbados Prime Minister and architect of the Bridgetown Initiative, a plan to spread out costs of rebuilding devastated nations, as well as reconsidering crippling loans and borrowing costs. And now targeting not only governments, but big banks to rebalance the books.
We cannot come to Paris, but let our directors go back to the IMF or the World Bank and it be business as usual. They do not act in their own interests. They act on behalf of our sovereign states.
The world's neediest nations, most at risk of global warming, have been left out of the climate conversation. With colossal costs estimated at $4 trillion a year to respond to the crisis, advocates are desperate to see meaningful commitments, including building sustainable infrastructure.
That new infrastructure will be built to withstand extreme weather events, so that when a typhoon or a hurricane strikes, roads will still be open to emergency vehicles and hospitals will still have electricity.
As the globe weathers the storm of climate change, all eyes are on Paris for answers. While binding decisions are unlikely, attendees are optimistic, crucially on the same page to protect the planet. Shadia Edwards-Dashti, TRT World.